Oh ho ho! What is this? Looks like the R&D department's vacation is over. We got news on a new war bond. Summer is heating up, but it's not nearly as hot as this. So let's watch the vids for the developers on what they're going to do next.
PlayStation.
That plays like a filling out of the bug diving community's entire wish list for the game thus far and looks amazing. As I said in a prior broadcast, I like flamethrowers a lot.
Sweet Liberty, this is like Christmas, my birthday, and meeting Yuri Lowenthal all in one.
Aw, look at that. He's all excited. There's a bit to go over on this, so let's take it step by step with this helpful visual aid that I picked up. Codenamed Freedom's Flame, this war bond is all about setting enemies on fire. First in the list is the brand new I-120 Draconaut medium armor and I-09 Heat Seeker light armor. Oh shoot, that's actually the I-102 Draconaut armor. Still pull on, numbers right how they work. Both have an armor passive where they reduce all fire damage by 75%. I'll say that again. Slower, so you can savor it. All fire damage reduced by 75%. Everyone who just shuddered in delight, tell me you're a bug diver without telling me you're a bug diver. The community has been asking for this for some months now, and R&D delivered. Not to mention, this armor looks amazing with a new gas mask helmet that actually looks pretty good. As opposed to the other one that looks like someone cracked open a highlighter down the ink and threw up all over it. Sorry, Arrowhead Military Research Division. I am always one to sing your praises, but I'm also one to give honest criticism. Moving on, we've got a pair of new weapons. The SG-451 Cookout looks to be a Punisher reskin that fires white phosphorus pellets. This might forcefully dethrone the Incendiary Breaker as the premier bug fryer if it retains its ability to stagger its targets like Daddy Punisher can, but keeps the damage over time values of the Breaker. It might also mean the dreaded nerfing of the Incendiary Breaker that everyone was afraid was coming, but an Incendiary Punisher that staggers its targets with every blast and makes that lovely... Oh, I'll gladly take this one instead. No need to gift wrap it. I'll wear it home. Regardless, I think we'll be okay, and this will be a good addition to our arsenals when the next bug-related major order comes around. I'm personally looking forward to kicking Saban off the hell pod and giving this a try myself once I force him to do all the metal grinding for me. He benefits a rank. Next up, we have the Flam 66 Torture, which is advertised as a lightweight flamethrower. If this fits the pattern of warbond weapons, this is a flamethrower that is also a primary. Oh, I can definitely see this being useful and really diversifying builds. One thing is certain, the rest of summer is going to be very, very hot. I can also see this being a good, firm solution to the problem of spore chargers. It doesn't really matter how strong this bug might be in close-range combat if everyone in the squad just whips out their flamethrowers and gives it a Viking funeral sans boat every time he shows up. Note to self, buy marshmallows next time I'm at the store. The next weapon is something truly special. The P-72 Crisper, which is a smaller flamethrower that fits in your secondary slot. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Too often, a Helldiver needs to choose between a flamethrower or bringing more anti-tank to a bug mission. Now, you don't have to make that decision.
Both.
both as good.
From there, we have a few new paint patterns for the Pelican, Hellpod, and exosuits, but the sheet of orange is something I'm really not fond of. I would have preferred more, like, hot rod crab claw flames like what's on Megas XLR, oh, that one dude from Jersey. But, yeah, I'm not super hyped about this, sorry to say. There is also a new booster called Firebomb Hellpods, which adds an incendiary charge to the tip of your Hellpod, which will go off the moment it strikes the planet, basically turning your pod into a napalm bomb. Forgive my ignorance, but is this not just going to instantly ignite any helldiver stepping out of their pod? Talk about a literal hell dive. For those who know the new fire-resistant armor, I don't really see the problem. But if this applies to everyone in the squad, I could definitely see running through a few reinforcements. We're gonna need to stock up on burn ointments. Lot of boo-boos. Now we move on to the cosmetics. Purifying Eclipse looks super edgy with a theme of red and black with the Helldiver skull logo on the top left. Really says, I'm here to kick butt and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. The breach, however, is that same color scheme as the new safety orange paint job, which does vaguely look like fire in an industrial setting, but I don't really see either of us using this. The two new capes follow the same color motif as the banners, but ever since the Bringer of Mercy parked itself over Malevelon Creek and pummeled it until the planet gave up, we've been using the cape awarded from that major order and aren't likely to change. Nevertheless, the Purifying Eclipse looks like it's going to be a popular choice. The breach has a shortened cape design, which, yeah, no, I really don't like the look of that. But again, that's just my personal taste. I am sure that there are a number of Helldivers out there influenced by Edna Mode who want shorter capes. Or no capes at all, which still does sound like treason to me. You guys do know that Super Earth police uniforms are identical to Helldivers, just without the capes, right? You want to get stuck back on Super Earth giving out traffic tickets meter maid? I didn't think so. Next are 3 emotes. The big stretch, the deep reflection, and the thoracic collision exhilaration maneuver from the opening trailer. Geez, try and say that 10 times fast. That last one has been requested by Helldivers for some time, pretty much since the start of the Second Galactic War, and I could see that being a very popular choice. Goes to show that Arrowhead R&D is still paying attention and listens to everything we say. Speaking of which, there's a guy in Gen 3 on the GWW who's been asking for ponchos and dual senators for like some 2 months now. I think he just wants to be that cowboy hero from Overwatch or something. Maybe in the next War Bond, you could throw him a bone, and once he's fully decked out, he could send me some footage of himself going, "It's high noon," and blasting the enemies of democracy down like he's Val Kilmer playing Doc Holliday. Bringing up the rear on this War Bond is a new title, Fire Safety Officer, which is somewhat amusing given the context of this War Bond. But they've been grinded on Tier 9 Helldive Quickplay for a really long time to get the title of 10-star General, and I don't see either of us changing that. Still, variety is the spice of death, and people like titles. Maybe Arrowhead could consider giving some kill count-related titles like the Blue Screen of Death for 100,000 bot kills, or the Apex Predator for the same but with Terminids. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Still, if you want to be a safety officer, you go do that, champs. Don't let me tell you what to do. Oh, yeah. A lot of new content today. Between the Escalation of Freedom update hitting next week on August 6th and the new War Bond coming 2 days later on the 8th, I'm going to be one busy little angel. But that's why Lady Liberty invented stims. Time to get re-addicted and you all to get excited. I am immensely looking forward to the next week, and come Tuesday, the second I can get my grubby mitts on batch notes, I'll be giving you all an in-depth breakdown. I might issue a challenge to Galactic Frontline News and the Defender of Freedom to see who can cover it faster. Nah, I'd win. Until then, Radio Angel, out.